My home Chicago. Once upon a time, in a bustling city by the lake, lived a little girl named Lily who loved to bake. She called Chicago her home, a place so grand, with skyscrapers reaching high, all across the land. Her home in Chicago was a cozy little nest in a building so tall, it was among the best. With windows that peeked at the city below, Lily loved her home, and she'd always let you know. The city was her playground, full of joy and delight, with so many things to do from morning until night. She'd ride the L train, up and down the tracks, and watch the city lights, as they shimmered and waxed. In the summer, she'd head to the lakefront beach, with sandy shores and water within her reach. She'd build sandcastles and fly her kite, under the sunny Chicago sky, everything felt just right. The city's museums were a treasure trove, with science, art, and history to explore and rove. From the Field Museum to the Shed Aquarium, Lily loved to learn, her curiosity in full bloom. Her home was also close to the famous bean, a shiny sculpture that was shiny and clean. She'd visit Millennium Park with her friends, and make memories that would never end. The food in Chicago was a tasty treat, from deep dish pizza to hot dogs to eat. She'd savor the flavors, from breakfast to dinner. Chicago's culinary scene was always a winner. But the best part of Chicago, without a doubt, was the people who lived there, both inside and out. Neighbors, friends, and a community so kind, they made her feel loved, with hearts intertwined. As the seasons changed, and the years went by, Lily grew up with a twinkle in her eye. She cherished her home, her beloved Chicago, a city that had given her so much to know. And so, she grew up, but never forgot, the city she loved, where she'd laughed a lot. Chicago would always hold a special place in her heart, a city that would forever be a part of her art. And now, as she looks back with a smile so bright, Lily knows that her home, Chicago, was just right. A city so unique, diverse, and grand, a place she'd always cherish, across the land. So, she thanks her home, Chicago, for the memories so sweet, for shaping her into the person she's proud to meet. With love in her heart and a grateful sigh, she bids farewell to Chicago, with a tearful goodbye. But she knows that no matter where life may roam, Chicago will always be her cherished, beloved home. As Lily grew older, she left her home behind, to explore new places, with an adventurous mind. But no matter where she went, near or far, Chicago's spirit stayed with her, like a shining star. She traveled the world, and saw many sights, from mountains to oceans and city lights. But she always carried a piece of her home, a love for Chicago that would forever roam. She made new friends and learned new things, but the memories of Chicago had golden wings. She shared stories of her home with great delight, of the city's wonders, day and night. She missed the taste of deep dish pizza, and the way the city skyline would always tease her. She missed the friendly smiles on every street, and the rhythm of the city's lively beat. But one day, she knew it was time to return, to the place that her heart would always yearn. She came back to Chicago, with joy in her eyes, to the city that had shaped her under its skies. And as she stepped back onto familiar ground, she realized that Chicago was more than just a town. It was a feeling, a sense of belonging so true, a place she could call home, and forever pursue. Now she's all grown up, with dreams to pursue, but Chicago will always hold a special view. It's the city that taught her love and community, a place that filled her heart with unity. And so, she lives happily ever after, in her home, Chicago, with love and laughter. For it's a city that will always be a part of her heart, a place where her story had its perfect start. And as the years go by and seasons change, Lily will continue to cherish and rearrange the memories of her home, so dear, for Chicago's love will always be near. And that's the story of Lily, you see, a girl who learned what home could be. In the city of Chicago, so vibrant and bold, a place that never grows old. For in her heart, she knows it's true, Chicago will always be her home, through and through. A city that will forever hold a special place in Lily's heart, with its warm embrace. Please subscribe, like and share for more My Hometown stories.